must be evacuated now. All buildings in this area must be evacuated now. All buildings in this area must be evacuated now. If you can hear this message, evacuate now. If you can hear this message, evacuate now.
All right, folks, we're in Nashville, Tennessee today. It's almost 1 year to the day of the anniversary of the Nashville bombing. I'm 1 block from it right now, over here by the river. Across the river is the Tennessee Titans football stadium. That's how close it was, just about 1/8 of a mile. And Anthony Quinn Warner is who I'm going to tell you about now. I'm going to fill in some of the information about him. I'm going to walk you over and show you the blast area. It still is not repaired. It's still in pretty bad shape. And but to tell you about him real quick, 63-year-old from Antioch, Tennessee. He was an IT guy, computer guru. He was hired. Loud truck. He was self-employed, so he doesn't have an actual location that I can go to his job and show you that. But he was a very disgruntled man. He very quiet, described as a hermit. He didn't really have a lot of friends. He had neighbors that he'd lived with for 10, 15 years, and they just basically spoke at the mailbox, and that was kind of it. He didn't really want to know anybody. Y'all maybe can't tell, my face is red. My lips is about halfway numb right now, and I'm talking funny. So, y'all bear with me, okay? I'm doing the best I can. It's 17 degrees, okay? So, I'm trying to stand out here in the sun right now and warm up just a little bit. Everyone called him Tony, okay? So I'm gonna reference him as Tony in this video, okay? It's easier to say. My lips don't work too good. So, Tony had a girlfriend. She had been put through the ringer by him, obviously, okay? And she had been threatening suicide. She was going through a lot of mental stuff. I think she might have even had a mental evaluation or, but anyways, Tony had a couple guns at her house. She cleared the guns. She called the cops, and she was going to turn him in, report him for all the stuff that had been going on. So the cops came over to the house, and she reported him for making bombs in an RV in his backyard, and they took the guns from her. She surrendered them, and of course they went over, and checked the house, checked out Tony. He wasn't home. They knocked on the door. They went several times, several days, never could get a hold to him. That was back in August of 2019, okay, almost a year and a half before this actually happened, okay? And Tony kind of fell through the cracks. A lot of people want to blame the police for not, checking into this more. Hindsight's 2020, it's one of those things where everybody wants to Monday morning quarterback, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, 5 days before the incident happened, Tony actually met his neighbor of 10 years outside one day, and they had a brief conversation about Tony's mother. The neighbor was checking up on him and asking about her and everything, and Tony said she was okay and everything was fine. He said, "What are you going to get for Christmas?" And Tony said, "I'm going to become famous." And he said, "Oh, really?" And Tony said, "Yeah." He said, "When I'm done, Nashville and the world's never going to forget me." So once again, hindsight's 2020. People make comments all the time, but so leading up to this, that was 5 days. That was the Monday before it happened. It happened on a Friday, obviously the 25th of December, 2020. And Tony actually gave away his car, told somebody he had cancer, gave his car away. He was telling people he was retiring from work. He wasn't going to work anymore. He was going to, gave 2 of his houses away. He signed over 2 houses to a lady in California. The RV was parked behind his house. I'm going to show you Google images of the RV sitting there. He parked it in the driveway, parked it behind the house in a privacy fence. And apparently he spent quite a bit of time building these bombs. It wasn't a quick thing. He built them for a while, because she said he was building them back in August of 19. So that's, you know, he probably spent a couple of years building all these bombs, you know, whether it was multiple, I don't know, or one big bomb, I don't know. Anyways, I'm rambling on. I'm going to get walking over here towards the location and show you. I'm going to put some photos in, try to match up some of the actual security footage, you know, CCD cameras or closed circuit cameras, whatever it is. I'm going to try to match up some of that footage. I know the police officers have body cam footage. Try to show you some of that, and let's head over that way. All right, folks, we made it down here. We're on 2nd Street. The cross street is 2nd and Commerce. We're downtown. I'm looking at the blast site right now. So this all took place on December the 25th, 2020. It's just now after the 1-year anniversary. He parked his RV at 1:25 a.m. down here beside this building, and at 4:30 there was a 911 call of gunshots.
Metro Nashville 911, what is the address of your emergency?
I don't need any police inside the building. We're hearing gunshots on the street.
Okay. How many shots did you hear?
We've heard it happen 3 times now, and each time it sounds like it's 6 or 7 shots.
15 minutes before the blast, there was an alarm. It started saying, you know, evacuate the area. There's going to be an explosion.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
166 2nd Avenue North. There's a recording out there that's saying there's a limited time to evacuate this area. There's a large bomb inside this vehicle.
Petula Clark's Downtown was playing from the speakers.
Evacuate now. If you can hear this message, evacuate now.
Of course, he was inside the RV when it went off. He did perish with the blast. There's not a grave location I can take you to. They did find his DNA. He was wearing a jacket. He was wearing a hat. They found DNA everywhere. So this thing apparently exploded at 6:30, and man, it just did. I'm going to show you the damage in a minute.
Oh my God.
What is the address of your emergency?
Oh my God, my entire building just fell down and it's collapsing. I live at 160 2nd Avenue North. Please come. Please.
So the entire building just collapsed?
The roof is collapsing in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay with me.
Oh my God.
Stay with me. You're okay. You said 160 2nd Avenue North, correct?
Yeah. It's maybe it's just I don't know what's going on. Ralph, come on.
Stay with me.
I'm getting my shoes now. Yeah, I'm getting my shoes. I'm going downstairs now.
Okay, ma'am.
Oh my God.
What is your name?
I'm looking at the blast area right now, and man, pictures don't do justice. I'm actually going to take y'all through the location right now. I'm looking at it. I'm going to flip this camera around. We're going to walk through, and I'm just going to shut up for a minute and just show y'all. So you actually can see these boxes in this picture I'm fixing to show you. We're moving down the street here. The truck was parked, or the RV was parked right underneath this gray. They actually had to rebuild that part of the building. It was damaged so heavily, but it was parked right here. And in this next picture I'm going to show you, you actually can see grates right there. You actually can see those in this picture here. But yeah, you can see this fire hydrant here, in this fire right here. You can see it in this picture. And there would have been a tree there, but the tree obviously didn't make it. All right, folks, we're right here at ground zero right now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you all this real fast. My face is freezing. I'm having trouble talking. It's like 17 degrees, like I said, and we're gonna head over to the house. I'm gonna show you where the RV was parked, put in some pictures of the RV at the actual house, and that'll conclude this video. Y'all check this out though real fast. So yeah, this little gray strip right here, the building was actually damaged so badly they had to replace. You see the bricks are all new right there. Even over here the bricks are new, right there and right there. They just already primered or painted or whatever. But you can see over here where it's the old stuff, and over here's the old stuff. But he parked it pretty much right here was one end of it, and he parked it all the way. It's the wide angle lens. It's not as big as it looks, obviously. All right, folks, so here we are. This right here behind me is Anthony Quinn Warner's house right here. And the mailbox that was described in that conversation just a few days before the blast can be seen right here. And right behind that would have been the backyard area where he was storing the RV at.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you got worries, all the noise and the furries.
All right, folks, I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank y'all for coming to watch this. This is one I've been wanting to do for a while. A friend actually suggested it a while back, and I've got a couple more in Nashville I'm gonna do while I'm here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all on the next one.